Solution focus is different from problem solving, as you know, in the fact that it does not look at what's wrong and how to repair what's wrong. It looks at what's right and how to build on what's right. And that is another paradigm. That's a totally different paradigm from, let's say, like we used to know also from the medical model. You know, you go to the doctor, or your car breaks down. You go to the garage and you say, okay, what's wrong with my car? They fix it. Or you go to the dentist and you have a toothache and they fix it. And then it's okay. You know, the damage is gone. But that's very different from the solution-focused paradigm. We call it not the analysis paradigm. We call that the synthesis paradigm. That's another way of looking at the world. That's another way in the philosophy of science, where we look at what's right with people, and where we look at creating an outcome that wasn't there before. You know, so it's living forward instead of looking back all the time. So and the same thing applies for psychotherapy, education, and also management and leadership, and many other in sports. You see people doing it all the time. The paradigm, solution-focused paradigm, that's really different because many organizations, they have a problem focus. They look at problems, they look at deficits, and there's been lots of research. For instance, by the Gallup Institute, saying, okay, it's far more important to look at strengths of people instead of looking at their weaknesses. And building confidence within the organization is much more important than looking at what people are doing wrong and what's not working in the organization. Well, there is this research from the Gallup Institute saying that if you invest in the strengths of employees, the chance of employee involvement is 8 times as high as when you don't do that. You validate the employees in your organization, and the number one complaint in organizations as a whole, saying, okay, like for employees, they say we are not validated enough. We never hear from our manager a compliment, or we never hear what we do well. And so sometimes, I know in the Netherlands where I live, sometimes there are only 2 occasions where you actually hear something positive about you. One is when you leave the organization, you know, when you found another job, and the second one is, well, you know, the second one is when you die.